Well, Gaffer, a few days on from Blackpool, are those sometimes in football the best sorts of results you can get, staying solid and then nicking it right at the death?
Yeah, I think we deserved it. I think didn't give much away, and we've always got that chance of nicking a goal, because every single game we create a good few chances and to win games, and so yeah, you always think you've got a chance, keep that clean sheet, and we've got a chance of winning.
How good was it to have Christian Pedersen and Jordan Graham not just back in the group for the game but also in the week as well, part of the training sessions?
It was good. Obviously I kept that a secret, Jordan, but having Christian back, he brings us that balance, you know, that natural balance on that side. The physicality is very good and gives us the option if we want to change to a back forward, and then obviously we can do that with Christian in the side. So yeah, it was good to get them two senior players back.
Nice to see Lukas Jukovic back amongst the goals. He had to bide his time, as people often do after doing football at times, but good to see him get that strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that is a luxury that we've had all season. Our strikers have been fit, so even though we've been low in midfield, low at the back, we've always had the strikers, so if we could stay in games, then we've got people that can score. So I was really pleased. I said after the game, I was really pleased for Juki, because he hadn't had many minutes on the pitch. But he's one of them players that, you know, he gives you everything, and if he gets a chance, he's going to take it. So yeah, I was really pleased for him.
We've spoken a lot about Jordan James in recent weeks, and rightfully so. I suppose it's been a busy time for him. How's he progressed as part of the first team set up the last couple of weeks? Yeah,
good. This week he hasn't trained. Today was the first day he's trained. He's been ill. But he settles in. Nothing seems to faze him. He's a quiet lad. But whenever he does get the ball, he tries to do the right thing and positive things. And again today we've done a bit of shape and in and out of possession he was good. So yeah, when you're young you can do that, you know, because it's just like every day you're just going to play a game of football. So but yeah, he's been very good for us, and I'm pleased for the club that he signed a new contract as well, because I definitely think he's going to be one for the future.
Yeah, the under-18s played in the FA Youth Cup last night, and you could feel the buzz around the players and the coaches to see JJ's progress. It's, I suppose, a reminder to the young lads that there are opportunities at this football club. If you're good enough and you deserve it, you will get the chance to show what you can do across the age groups.
Yeah, I was at the game last night. I watched the game, and for them reasons, because it's like, okay, football's crazy, you can't control it. Like, we've had the injuries, suspensions that we've got, and JJ at some stage would have been behind a Remy and a Chongi, you know, like in the order. But guess what? They was injured as well, and then he's gone crash bang wallop straight up in and grabbed his opportunity, and now he's got a new contract, and because he's grabbed it, you know, like, and you can tell with him, he tries to do the right thing every day in training, and whatever you tell him, it's like a sponge. He just takes it in and wants to be a better player. So, but yeah, and with me here, I'll give them a chance. If they're not good enough, then obviously they won't get a chance. But if you're good enough and you show that, yeah, I'm going to try and do the right thing, he's going to make mistakes. He's a 17-year-old kid. And I accept that, and I won't be harsh with him. I'll just try and guide him and to make him better. So, but yeah, he's been a breath of fresh air since he's been with us, and nothing's phasing him.
Yeah, he's taking his opportunities because of injuries. Let's talk a little bit about those just now. How's it been this week in terms of any fresh knocks? Anything to report on that front?
Young Marcel with the whack he took at Coventry. He tried to train on Tuesday, no good, went for a scan. He's done something to the top part of his ankle, so he's going to be out for around 6 weeks, which is disappointing for him because obviously Max is out, and so yeah, I feel sorry for the lad. Bless him though, he tried to train and he was running with a limp, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, in the warm-up, he's like, no, I'll get through it. I said, no, you're going to do yourself worse. Like, get yourself in.
Just wants to be involved.
Just wants to be involved, and unfortunately, the scans showed that there's a bigger problem than what we realised. So yeah, he's out, and obviously George is back in training this week. He's been training all week, so it's good to have George back in and around the group.
Yeah, you mentioned Max as well. How's he getting on?
Max, yeah, he's ticking along, Max, but I don't think he's going to be back anytime soon. He's not outside yet, so that gives us an indication on how far away he is, but he's not outside. So once he does go outside, then he'll be minimum a week trying to get some sort of fitness into him. Obviously they do bike and stuff in the gym, but you've got to get back out on the grass, and for how long he's been out, he'll be out there for at least a week. So yeah, he's not that close yet.
Yeah, we travelled to Millwall on Saturday. We've had some good trips there over the years, but the Den in December, not going to be easy, is it?
No, it'll be cold, obviously, December. I think the atmosphere, the welcome will be cold. So yeah, it's tough. Whatever time of year you go to Millwall, it's very intimidating, and we have to all come together and stick together and fight and try and win the game. But it's obviously going to be tough. It's going to be physical. They'll ask a lot of questions of us defensively. So, but we have to all stand up and be counted.
And just finally, it's a tight league. They're just 1 point ahead of us, and having a look earlier, 10 teams separated by just 3 points, I think, from 7th down to 17th or something ridiculous. What's it going to take at this stage of the season to pull away from that cluster in the league?
I think it's going to be like that all season. I just can't see it changing, because everybody's beating everybody. There's no one team that can go on a great run. Even Bournemouth have slipped up of late. Fulham have slipped up a couple of times, and West Brom. So like the teams that you thought would run away with it, they've got a little cushion, but now I think West Brom have dropped to like 4th or 5th. No one would have seen that coming. So, but for that middle group, I think it's going to be chop change all season. But we've got to just try and stay on the higher end of that pack, and then see where we are with 10-15 to go, and see what we can do then.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers.